To be frank, one of the worst and most sustainable part of London would be the energy consumption because practically over a half, if not more, is relying in non-renewable energy such as gas and oil. And so it is there are much more efficient and greener alternatives that could be provided. However, there's practically no investment at all within the city to improve that sustainability. While there are plans, none of these plans are really implemented. And so, quite frankly, energy, I think, should be the biggest issue in London that they should be focusing on. However, despite of that, does take a lot of money and investment for the infrastructure of nuclear energy, to be precise, or hydro energy. And so, it is not the most realistic that London could have an easy fix in such potential. And so, I believe that food is what London should be focusing about because there are much more easier policies that they can pass and implement much more quickly and much more effectively in the short term. And it would probably pass quite easily in the courts since they're overall pretty good and harmless, such as providing better alternatives to foods that lower the carbon emissions in the food, such as in schools, hospitals, and other such. And so, although it won't fix climate change or do anything drastic, it will be a quick change that can be implemented. And some of the strategies to become like sustainable on all three fronts would be a more slow approach where they focus on one thing that they can do currently and then slowly build upon that, because it is not an easy fix to be sustainable in all three. Quite frankly, none of the countries in the world are sustainable in those three factions. So in my opinion, I would focus on food first because that's the easiest to solve. Like, it's not that hard, like ideally. Then water consumption, since there's already infrastructure for that, and then energy, which is going to take a lot more money and investment for that.